Ah, in this video series, we discussed bait and wait for ants. We caught cockroaches on sticky boards. We tried to think like a rodent. And we took a look inside the tunneling system of a toothy gopher. Now we'll deal with something stationary, but something that's still a challenging pest. Turfgrass weeds. Dandelions, crabgrass, clover. Why are they a problem? First of all, most people would say a weed-free turf looks better, so it's mostly aesthetics. But weeds can also be a safety hazard. Safety hazard. Slipping on broadleaf plantain can cause sprained ankles, and some weeds, like star thistle, have sharp spines. Clover and other flowering weeds in turf attract bees, and bees can sting students. And if a student or staff is allergic, weed and bee management will become a big issue. Fast. Achoo! Ugh. Achoo! Weeds. They're just plants that grow really well in places where we don't want them to. Weeds do well in places that are hard for turfgrass to live in, such as in dry, salty, or compacted soil. They love open areas and disturbed sites, like those old gopher mounds or in that area at the center of the football field. Incorrect irrigation, fertilization, or mowing can weaken turfgrass and is likely to bring on a weed invasion. Weeds can either be annuals or perennials, and the type of weed you have will decide your management strategy. If you have spotted spurge, crabgrass, annual bluegrass, or burr clover in your turf, you're up against annual weeds. Control them when they are at their smallest before they produce seeds. If you're fighting kikuyu grass, dandelions, or white clover, you're up against perennials, which are the bullies of weeds. Perennials may seem to die during the winter, but come spring, they pop up again even stronger and bigger from their roots and underground stems. So stop them while they are young and remove the parts of the weed below the soil surface so they don't pop back up or spread. So let's grab our clipboards and head back outside and meet up with our landscape IPM professional, Phil, to see what we have. Hey, Phil.
Oh, hey, how are you doing?
Good. Looks like we've got some weeds out here.
Oh, sure do.
All right. Well, what is the best way for us to look for them that makes sense for IPM?
Well, what I like to do is about once a month, I want to come out and do a transect in the field. That is a careful, systematic evaluation of what the condition of the field is and what weeds are growing. If I do it on average once a month, and if I do it in a systematic way, then I can evaluate whether the problem is increasing or decreasing, whether I have to make any kind of significant management changes.
Makes sense. What do we got here?
Well, one way to do it is a line transect. There's a lot of different ways to do a transect. The important thing is that you do it consistently each time. This is one method. It's a 15-foot line, and what we would do is just throw the line out. Do you mind bringing that over here? I'm going to pull this line over here.
Right here?
That's just about right. Exactly perfect. I would lay that out. I'm going to grab my clipboard.